Yo, 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 you are now tuned into the Bag Brothers Podcast, episode 14. Let's get it.
Peace, family.
Welcome. You guys have arrived.
Yes, we have arrived.
I mean, they came too. They kind of came in with
we
the.
here
We
together.
kind of met them half and half. We came, you gotta meet them halfway.
Exactly. Y'all met us,
We met y'all. Remember the first time we got introduced to y'all, you introduced to us. It was a mutual bond, right?
That's what it's all about.
Happy
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you guys. I know you guys were drained off of episode 13 a little bit. Got some good feedback from that episode.
Yeah, I mean, creating content is such like a give take because it's like you never know which episodes are gonna resonate with people and why. Like which ones, like because certain people say like, oh, this episode is my favorite. Certain people might think this episode is my favorite. It's just like I'm just always curious to see like, oh, all right, like you resonated, and it's like the ones that I think people going like gravitate to, like, yo, that's the episode. They don't.
Yeah, they never do.
Yeah, it's like the ones that I'd be like,
yeah.
we wasn't, we was there, but we wasn't really there. They be like, yo, that was a good one. So it's just like, but yeah, I gotta, I'm like I said, I'm excited that the podcast continues to grow. We continue to get bigger. We continue to affect more people. And we was having a conversation about somebody in particular, and like one thing I was trying to put myself in the frame of mind is to think like I put myself in the frame of mind like, yo, like we really got people that support us, right? Like whether it's one listener, 2 listeners, 100 listeners, it's like people really take time out of their day to really listen to what we got to say, and they tuned in. So for that, I'm just always appreciative because it's like y'all don't gotta be here. Like, there's a million other things that y'all could be doing. There's millions of other podcasts or people that y'all could be giving y'all time and y'all energy to. So I'm just appreciative.
No, facts. Yeah, again, like I think we said this almost every episode. We definitely are very appreciative of those of you who tuning in, those who listen, week after week, those who follow the podcast page, those who follow our personal page, following the Twitter page.
Yes.
I think that we have a proper understanding of what we can provide and to the audience and those who listen to us. And I think we just try our best to kind of give you guys the best content that we can. We don't want to come up here and give you guys bullshit.
Of course.
Right.
I can't bullshit myself, so I can't bullshit you.
So I think that's important to touch upon. Like almost every episode, we're gonna keep keep that positive energy just going
for sure.
But I'm gonna jump right into it. Yeah, I know what's first.
Yeah.
Tip of the week.
Let's get to it.
The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. I like that. It's short. That's probably one of our short and sweeter tip of the weeks that we've had in quite some time. And I think that it could resonate with a lot of people, as well as it's very practical.
That's it.
It's very practical.
Yeah. When you just read it, I know that like for a lot of people this is like the first week back to school, back to undergrad, back to grad school, whatever. School in general is coming back, and if it ain't this week, it's next week or the week after, whatever.
It's sometimes this month.
Yeah. Like whatever.
For the most part.
Yeah. However it divvies up for you. So yeah, I think that'll resonate with like college, with students in particular, because like I think if you look at college like practice, right, and then your career being like the actual game, it's like everything that you're doing in college is like preparation.
So it's like preseason.
Yeah, exactly. Like because it's like, and even if it don't feel like it in those moments, like if like you gotta write a paper or you gotta read 1,000 pages of Shakespeare, it's like it may not be resonating with you right then and there, or it may not be the actual topic that you're gonna use later, but there's something about that skill that you might use later, right? Like the ability to critically think, right? The ability to read and extract relevant information, like things like that. So I always try to, like, I was talking to my little cousins. She went to she's going to Spelman, and she was just like, yeah, like, like I'm nervous, blah blah blah. Like I don't know what I want to do. I'm like, bro, you're a freshman. Take your time. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do I didn't know what I wanted to do until I was a junior, maybe like senior. Like I had an idea, but it's like I just took my time because it's like college is just a fun like it's fun and it's like I think it was the most fun I ever had in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just had mad fun.
I think also like just to add on too, I think as my frat always says, college days swiftly pass. Mm-hmm. So by the time you get there, you think it's gonna be like this long, dragged out process of yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. You get, and once you finish, you kind of be like, back. Damn, yeah. I wish like it didn't move so fast. So I wish I could do this. Or I could have done that. Yeah. So I think that you got to be able to. You just got to move gradually as you're moving through the college process. And I mean, I'm still in college like now, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm moving upon my last year, my last 2 semesters of college, and then I'm done. And then I don't know if I'm done, right? I don't know if I'm going to grad school and pursuing my master's and things of that nature. So I don't know if I'm completely done. But I will say that when I look back now, yes, there's still things I wish I would have done kind of like in my freshman year, right? That I'm trying to play catch up on now. Yeah. But yeah. So, again, the more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. So this is for like your career wise as well. So I always try to one thing that I wish that I did back when I was a freshman was doing internships. Mm-hmm. Right, like an internship every year because that way, this is you sweating in practice, so that way when you go to the real season, mm-hmm. you have the battle, you can really like maneuver. Right. So and this quote is just this tip of the week is just with life.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Like,
just with life. Yeah. That's why it's so good because this is with life and everything that it kind of circulates, encompasses. Yeah. Perfect word, encompasses. So, yeah. All right, yeah, I'm with that. That's give it to him, yeah. I mean, pretty simple. Listen, so I don't got my BBGC with me today, but listen, that don't mean I ain't drink it because it's always on deck. Mm-hmm. Got some Gatorade with me today. Got my lemon lime with me.
You gotta stay hydrated. I mean, that's also that's also part of it, staying hydrated. The weather's weird.
The weather is breaking.
Yeah, it felt like it was fall today. It's August. What is it like? August.
It's August.
August 27th when y'all go ahead. It is. Yeah. Can't let y'all know the source, but the weather is definitely like fall weather.
I like fall weather though.
Yeah, but not this early. Like I needed like this Labor Day weekend. I'm trying to be upon the Parkway. You don't know?
Nah, they be stopping people in the Parkway. I ain't done no nothing.
Ooh, I'm just let me show
you. You know what?
Get myself on this damn podcast, boy. But yeah, yesterday I came outside like 8 in the morning. I got my shorts and my t-shirt. I'm walking to the car.
It was brick.
I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm like, all right, maybe it's gonna warm up. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm like, oh, hold on. Let me go home and put on a hoodie, like put on a little jacket or something. And then when I put on the hoodie, I'm driving in the city, and then like your arms is like my arm getting hot. I'm like, now it's like it's weird. Do I take my hoodie off? Yeah. Like I ain't really get prepared to show the shirt under.
I'm
not
trying to catch no cold, man. That's my biggest thing. Like, but like going into the colder part of the seasons. Yeah, like you can this transition time, you can get sick. Mm-hmm. And people don't understand it. People want to skin out, and people want to wear booty shorts and want to wear all these other shit. Like, bro,
ladies,
relax.
Don't let him discourage you from wearing your booty shorts.
Yes, you do. I do what y'all want to do.
You wear your booty shorts. If you want to take a picture, DM and tell me, text me.
Yeah,
let me know if you want to
do what y'all want to do.
If you want to wear the booty shorts when we go out, I take you. Whatever
I do with this man, we should everything do say though.
That's it. Boy.
All right, hold on. We'll get to that, son. yo, BBGC. Remember she had tagging when she had tagging us always, man. Throw them pictures up. Them pictures getting funny and funny by the week.
And listen, y'all keep asking for the bottles, right? Y'all keep asking about the bottles. Just stay tuned. Just give us some time. We not holding out purpose. We trying to make sure that we give y'all
a part of a lot of quality. This is P's fault though, because like he don't want to give up the bottles. But I'm gonna try.
I gotta pay, bro.
I'm gonna try to.
I gotta pay.
I'm gonna try to maneuver it so that y'all can get the bottles because y'all been asking about it.
Yeah, nah, real talk. Like people literally stop me in the street.
I get stopped, bro. I got stopped on the train. I get stopped. Like my friends stopped me. Like mad people just stop me. Like, what the bottles? What the bottles? I'm like, yo, listen. First of all, I'm not a bottle girl, so you ask me where the bottles at. Yeah. Second of all, like, I want to give it to y'all the right way. I just want to give y'all again with the podcast. I don't want to give y'all bullshit. Right, so if y'all give me some time, I can maneuver it properly.
Exactly, because it's like I could go get a gallon bottle and just slap something on. It'd be some terrible quality. Like we gotta get it right. When we get it together, y'all gonna get it.
Get it right.
Until
Get it
then,
tight. Get it tight.
get to your
Get it right.
gallon. How you get to it? If you got to do
Yeah.
cups, if you got to do bottles, Essentia got the
Yeah.
cases on sale at BJ's for like
Fiji
$17.
got it too. Fiji got it too, man.
Yeah,
We
like
pushing both those water brands.
yeah. I mean,
Fiji's Essential. Holla at your boys.
listen, Poland Spring is green, so we might have to get the little put the Poland Spring wrapper and then put the Bag Brothers on the come on. Watch this.
I ain't doing all that.
Watch this.
He by his damn self.
Fiji
Poland, holla at us though, Poland.
Yeah, listen. Anybody want to cut us a check? Because we got
Holla.
bills. We got stuff
Holla
that
at
we
your-
planning.
holla at your boys.
That's costing a lot of money, and we trying to recoup. So
yeah.
we taking all sponsorships. And the grill,
Facts.
y'all got a shout out early on in the podcast. You see, I
Y'all
stopped
got that.
shouting y'all out.
Yeah.
Tell y'all come. Give me a
Yo,
discount code.
I ain't been in the grill in a minute though.
Yeah, I know, cause
I
like
got
I don't
to
want to.
stop.
I don't want to wear it out. Like I was gonna go to the grill.
I ain't been in the grill in like
I ain't been since
2 months.
Yeah, since my birthday. It was the last. No, did we go? No,
Nah.
We went. You know what was crazy? Because we went to the grill that week to plan out what we was trying to plan out when we
Yeah.
saw Buster move, and then we ended up at the grill that was the last time I went. No,
Yeah.
I went to the grill after that, but they didn't miss a step. That's all I can say. I definitely did go to the grill one more
You
time.
ordered the regular
Yeah, of course, and I put the
on to the regular.
yeah, whatever,
all right.
yeah. God bless,
You liked it.
yeah, they
You can't not like that dish.
and what I've been noticing and we'll talk like, is it a good time to segue now? Because
We gotta do the weekly recap.
oh well, yeah, this part of my weekly recap.
All right, go ahead.
So,
You segue.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Come
move,
on, baby.
Y'all gotta move with us.
Come
Y'all
on,
gotta move
baby.
with us. Y'all gotta move
The
with
train
us.
is moving.
The train
baby.
is moving, baby.
Yeah, so one thing I was noticing, is that like since we've been pescatarian,
Okay.
right? Like the people that I share my time with,
Wow.
right? Whatever. They've been slowly but surely like moving towards eating less meat. So I'm not
Okay.
saying that they going full blown pescatarian, right? Because that's like a very different.
But you seen a cut.
Yeah, like it's like
Yeah.
when we going out, right? Like, cause I like personally, like I still go to restaurants where they serve meat because like the person
Just
that
out
I'm
of-
with,
yeah,
the person that I'm
consideration.
with might not like fish or whatever. But like I've been noticing, like I was taking them into, I'm like
Yeah.
they've been like the people that, like I said, that I've been spending my time with, they've been getting like more meals with fish, right? So it's like even when I went to the grill, when I bust the sneaky link to the grill, I got the regular,
Okay.
and the person that I was with, they also indulged in the
Now,
regular.
was that like, oh, what you got, or what you're getting, or I'm gonna try that too, or you should be like, or you said like, yo, you should try this because like this shit is bomb.
Damn, I don't even remember. I think it was a yo. This is I put it on like yo. This is fire.
yeah.
This is what you got to get. Cause
You normally put people on to things.
yeah, come on.
Which I know
Curators of the cool on all levels.
Curators are the cool.
But yeah, like I noticed that like people have been like eating more fish. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just dope. And again, like I said, I'm not saying that fish is the healthiest option either. For me, it's just gradual, right? Like eventually, I want to be a vegan when it's all said and done, right? Like I want to be completely plant based. But it's like in order to do that, like I can't just be like, yeah, I'm gonna quit everything cold turkey and just be vegan like tomorrow. So it's just like for me, the pescatarian it's like I do everything in steps. So I'm gonna do pescatarian for a year. I'm gonna try vegetarian for 2020, and then eventually, I don't know. I may do veg for like 2-3 years because vegan. I mean, I gotta look at some recipes, but yeah. I had a Dulce Colada.
I knew he was gonna talk about this. We talked about this for a minute, but we
Yo.
didn't get into detail
Yo.
on it. So now
Yo.
we're in a podcast.
Yo.
We're gonna talk about this Dulce Colada he had.
Yo, son.
Please, let's educate the people because they want to know.
So I went to so whatever the day I went out because I ain't gonna be clogging my
Are you gonna put them on to the restaurant you went to?
Hell no, you crazy?
You don't give y'all niggas nothing,
DM
man.
me if you're a beautiful young woman looking for a toxic relationship, DM me and we can indulge.
The Instagram is at X Champagne P. If y'all want to DM the boy,
yeah, DM me. Text me 718. I'll give you the rest and holla at me. But no, I went to a seafood spot. I went to a seafood restaurant and. At first, I saw the menu and it's like the first thing on the menu was like Dulce Colada. So I'm like, nah, bro, they don't got Dulce Colada. So when the waiter comes over, whatever, he's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, what's up with this Dulce Colada? He like, yo, a lot of people send it back. He was like, a lot of people don't like it. I just gotta forewarn you. I'm like, what? It's Dulce.
Really?
I'm like, what they don't like about the Dulce? He like, yeah, I just gotta forewarn you, like, whatever. A lot of people don't vibe with it. Yo, boy. he brung that Deuce Colada out, boy. Like it was sweet. The Deuce, and then I was playing with him. I was like, yo, throw an extra shot of Deuce in there for me. And he really did it. Like the whole cup, like the whole top of the cup was filled with Deuce. So I was like, yo, nah, this Deuce Colada is fire, boy.
So he blessed you with the Deuce?
Yeah, nah, he blushed. And then I had to double up.
Yo, what was did we have a pina colada when we went to Colombia or not? Nah. We did. We did have a
pina colada.
Nigga at the fucking infinity pool.
Oh yeah, but I don't know.
But what was that inside of it though?
I think it was. I don't remember. It wasn't Douce or nothing. No, it wasn't. We wasn't drinking Douce out there. We wasn't even really we was drinking. What we was drinking? Coronas and smoking cigars. Like
it's just like this.
Yeah, but it's like we had to. It's like when in Rome, do as the Romans
like
do.
Pit, yo, don't me try to be funny, but like, yo, taste piss before.
Yeah,
nah, like, but like,
yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Like,
taste piss, boy.
Corona don't taste good.
Yeah, no, it don't. I guess it's
like an acquired taste, and it's also just like it's also just like, yo, like I wanna be within this.
Yeah, we was in Colombia.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do as the Romans do, right? Or do what Colombians do.
But yeah, the Deuce Colada, like
it's hits. All right, so I gotta try it out.
We gotta go back.
I gotta try it out.
We gotta go back over there.
How was the food though?
Food was good.
I heard the food in that spot.
Everybody was. I didn't. Again, it's like the podcast. Like the spot. Like my little food highlight or whatever. Like I made my food highlight at one time. But like, you know, people, oh, what's this spot? What's that spot? Because I don't put the locations for my stuff. One, because I don't want you running into me when I'm trying to sneak over there one night on Saturday with whoever I'm with somebody's daughter. But yo, mad people was DMing me like, yo, bro, where's this spot at? Because I had posted I had some crab legs, I had some shrimp, I had some fries.
You ordered the whole fucking left side of the menu, huh, nigga?
Yeah, nah, it was because yo, that's how they food come. Like it's literally like a big plate and it just got mad seafood on it. Like so it was like no, but the lady that was sitting behind me, yo, her plate was like the size of like half of this table. And it had like lobster tail, it had mussels, it was like
I never had mussels and clams and shit. I don't know about.
I don't know if we real. I think we probably, that and sushi. I never had sushi yet. I still like. I don't know. I never had it. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to get sushi today.
Now I want to try sushi though.
But we got to try it from the right place because I feel
like
I
want an authentic sushi spot.
DM us, like, yeah, we might need to like. Mama Sushi, they got hookah in there and the Dominican joint. All right, boy. Listen.
What the fuck is going on? I don't know what are you talking about.
Mama Sushi smoking hookah with the Dominican.
I don't know what are you talking about. I don't know what's gonna be in there with it. Not with me, boy.
But no, yeah, the food was super good. Like I definitely would recommend it. If you want the recommendation, DM me. But it was good. It was, and like I said, the drinks was good. The bill was high. It was the most expensive bill that I've had on an outing. You know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I won't get into semantics. I don't want to discourage anybody.
He don't give it enough. He don't give it a spot you went to.
No, I'll give you the spot. You gotta DM me.
You don't want to give. You gotta highlight your boy. I have to pay for the fucking food. You want to tell me who the fuck you was with? You don't give nigga nothing, nigga. Nigga thinking Jack's over here, dog.
No, I mean, listen. I will say the only thing that I can say it was the most.
Niggas nothing.
It was legit the most expensive.
I don't get nada.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Well, you trying to add up the numbers now.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Any number you give you is gonna be a false number. I guarantee you.
Nah. It was like because what I'm thinking about is the time we went on that when we went out and we did that thing and that bill came back and we looked at each other like, oh no, who ordered the gratuity on this shit? What the fuck is this? Take this off.
That was a good at spot though.
Yeah,
I'm about to go back.
This bill was
equivalent?
like that, like for two. We paid the bill for four. That bill was like that for two, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait to call American Express on Monday and let them know I wasn't here. I was on vacation. Somebody got my wallet. So
yeah.
But it was worth it, and I think the drinks was what drove the bill up because I was in.
That makes sense.
I was in there.
That's what usually because you had like about. When I looked on the story, you had about like 6 drinks.
Yeah, relax. Yo, relax.
And I was like,
my mom listened to this. My mom and my pops listened to this.
You got a job, boy. You just don't give a damn, huh?
I was gonna walk and wobble.
You don't give a damn.
But no, it was the
because Douce got 40% alcohol in it. So
Douce is the best.
That shit is just like
I was drinking. I don't know.
I wonder how much Henny has in it.
Fuck Henny, man. I be seeing all these Henny versus Patron pool parties. Pack that shit up, man. Do some Douce versus Patron, Douce versus Don Julio, 1942, something, man. That Hennessy is just trash, bro. Like absolute dirt. No matter what you mix Hennessy with, like niggas be, oh yeah, put the pineapple. I'm not putting no pineapple juice on Hennessy.
Oh, Henny has 40% as well. Okay, interesting.
So that's probably like that's not standard. Like,
Well,
I don't really-
I don't think that's standard.
I don't indulge in other alcohol. Like when we was young, we used to be just drinking whatever. Like go to the
Yeah.
bar and get vodka.
I always go to the fucking corner store and get the fucking the whatchamacallit?
the thotties, the
thotties,
Marina.
yeah.
Fuck out of stupid drinks, but Douce only. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna give you the spot so because there's like,
I know the spot.
oh yeah, I told
The
you.
fuck?
Yeah, I forgot. But you
My
know,
bag brother,
you
nigga.
gotta go get that Douce Colada. Man. I'm telling you, before the summer's over, man, do yourself a favor, go get the Douce Colada.
Shit, well, I ain't mad, nigga. I'm not mad at all.
So how was your week though? What was
My
your
week was pretty cool. I didn't really do nothing.
Right.
Just kind of did work regular. About to get back to the swing of school stuff again.
Mhm.
These motherfuckers dropped my classes, so I gotta re-register for this shit,
Right, that used to
and then I
happen.
gotta wait. I think like they said like up to 10 days, up to 10, 15 days to get into the shit, and then I'll start my classes. But it wasn't only me. It was like me, and it was like I said like 100 other students got. They said something happened to the system.
That's a scam. They're trying to
yada,
get more
yada,
money.
yada.
They're trying to get more money.
Who
That's
gonna-
what's
who
going
gonna pay
on.
more money?
That's what's going on. I know that scam. I'm the one that dropped the classes. The money, I'm rerouting the money to my account tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You go ahead.
Fucking week.
But 10 to 15 days, see, that's wild to me because it's like, bro, you miss mad class material. Like, I used to miss a day of class and
I
come
feel
back
like
and be
I feel like what's
yeah, I'm
going
about
on?
to just drop this class right now because
Nah, but also I gotta like my thing is like I like to be in the class bright and early so that way I can choose my seat because the seat that you choose the first day
it's your seat.
is your seat.
Right.
You know, I
Yeah.
can't have niggas walking in there and be like, yeah, I'm sitting here. Nah, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
this is my seat.
Mm-hmm.
Your name on the seat? No, but I've been here first day of class, so
Right.
just based on principle, right? That's my seat. But you know, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna choose my advisor to try to expedite it so that way I could jump into class because you know niggas need to go to class.
Yeah, exactly. This is your life. Like,
This is my
we
life.
got
like,
a lot of stuff
yeah,
going on right
and I
now.
have a
We
lot
need
of
to get this
I
thing
have
done.
stuff to do post grad,
Mm-hmm.
and then before I even graduate. So
Mm-hmm.
and I think there's a lot of moving pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta get together. Other than that, what else happened? Bunch of meetings for work, as always. That's nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Getting this shit ready that we have planned in October,
October 19th.
10/19.
It's a good number.
Keep it locked, Back
Yeah.
Brothers.
The
When I
19th.
use this voice, you know what's about to happen.
Yeah, the 19th, baby.
Anytime we use the voice, we go into a particular mode that the Bag Brothers like to, you know, get into our bag.
Yeah, you are now tuning into the smooth.
You are now
sounds.
tuned into Bag Brothers Podcast, episode 14.
Yes.
If you haven't yet listened to the past episodes, I advise you
Yes.
to go back to the very top where we first started this
the
podcast,
Yeah.
and you need to make sure that you know, make yourself, educate yourself
yes, make yourself familiar because things are gonna get spicy.
very quickly, very soon, and we want you to be a part of this spice. The question is, would you like to be a part of this spice with us?
This is no Popeye's chicken sandwich.
And this is not a fucking regular podcast, motherfuckers. I know what's going on. It's Bag Brothers
Dumb as
Podcast.
shit, boy.
Other than that, the podcast. I mean, I said the podcast. Other than that, the week is pretty good. But I've been thinking as of lately about life, right? And I think this is a perfect
hope so.
time
No,
to kind of segue into. I mean, when you speak about life, you also think about death as well.
Not me.
They go hand in hand.
I don't like death. I don't know nothing about death. Nah, I think about.
He thinks about death very often, which is
Yeah.
very weird to me.
Yeah, it's very sad. I don't know. It's because I like.
That's yo. Please, like, please, like, email us on a bagbrotherspod@gmail.com. Let us know what you think about life and death because this guy. Also, let me know. Let us know what you think about. Is a person thinking about death on a regular or weird? Is that strange? Is that the norm? Because like I feel like that needs to be like thought about. It needs to be addressed. But yeah, I've been thinking about life and just about. And I've been talking to several. I mean, we talk about life a lot. I was using my
Every
significant
damn
other
day.
about life. I talk about life very, very often, and I think about where I'm at now, how old I am, my career, my goals, my aspirations. But I also have this part of me that's just like, yo, you're young as fuck. Right, and things that people that are older than you, haven't done, you've done that and more, right? So I'm young, but I still feel old enough that I should have done more.
Agreed.
which is weird.
Agreed. For me, like I have a very somebody told me this last week. They said I have a type A personality, and like basically,
I don't. Can you like re-educate me on type A, type B type shit? Because
let me pull it up.
that shit is always weird to me.
I never knew, like I know I have OCD, right? Like I have OCD, so I guess that's like
Okay.
a part of a
type A and type B personalities
yeah.
hypotheses describes two contrasting personality types.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, sorry. Okay, so
I got
type
it
so
if you
type
don't.
A is impatient, short-tempered, competitive, ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
Type B is easygoing, social, procrastinator, creative.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, the definition that she gave me was different, I guess.
Oh, I mean, please read because I want
Like,
to hear the difference.
No, I mean, pretty much. I mean, I'm all of those things that you listed. I'm pretty much all of those. I've been working on the short temper thing because I do have a very I'm very reactive. And me and my mom were actually talking about that this weekend because like something happened, and I was just like, go, like, and it's like. That has gotten me into some peculiar situations before. But I think like my short temperedness comes from like I'm just not gonna tolerate disrespect, and it's like I like to think of myself like as a pretty easygoing guy. Like I'm not out here trying to be tough, but it's like if you play with me or if you play with somebody that I care about or that I love, it's like I'm gonna take it to maximum levels of violence.
So you say that you're a type A personality?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't think I'm either. I think I'm a hybrid between.
If
there's like a C, I'll be a C.
Yeah,
because
you can exist.
There's no way I'm either or.
Yeah,
like there's just no way.
Cause like she basically told me like type A, like the one that the definition that I got, it says type A individuals are outgoing, ambitious, rigidly organized, highly status conscious, sensitive, impatient,
That's type
anxious,
A?
yeah,
Okay.
proactive, and concerned with time management. And that's literally like the list that she gave me before. Cause like she studied like psycho or whatever, so she was telling me like, yo, this is what you are. Cause like the thing that happened was, and it happens often, and I was explaining it to a couple of people, is like, so we have a list of this thing that we doing, right? And it's like as we get closer to the day, I have a checklist, so it's like we're checking shit off, and it's like I start getting anxious because it's like, wait, we don't got nothing else to do. Hold on, let me figure out. Hold on,
let me make something.
Yeah, let me make some. No, legit.
There's some dumb shit in there.
Let me make some.
No fucking sense.
Like, so literally, what I was doing, and I literally caught myself doing it. Like, I was literally like on the train, and I'm looking at the list, and I'm looking at all of the things that we checked off, and I'm literally rewriting the list just so I have something to do.
That's weird.
It's like
I know people that do that shit because like that shit is just like.
And
it's weird.
Yo, I caught myself and I'm like, yo, bro. And I literally had to like take a step back and be like, yo, wait. Like, we're checking things off because we're being like, we're keeping on the schedule, right? Yeah. We're being proactive. We're communicating. We it's give and take. But it was like in my head, I was like, wait, hold on. There's too much stuff getting checked off this list. Hold on, I need something to do. I gotta go figure. And that's why I sent you what I sent you the other day, because I was like, all right, let me go find something to wear for this thing. Then, like, and it's like, yo, my mind, I don't know, bro. Like, my mind is just like, oh man, it's just a crazy. It's just like a crazy space and a crazy dynamic to occupy for me, because it's like, I'm so, like, literally every day I make a checklist. Like, as soon as I wake up, like, I don't check social, like, before I check social media, before I check my text, I make a checklist. Like, I literally, like, have to, like, have the thing in my notes where I hit check. Right. And, like, if I don't hit everything on that checklist by the end of the day, like, I literally can't sleep. Like, I can go to sleep and I wake up in the middle of the night and be like, yo, I forgot to email these people about something that don't need to be really emailed about, but it's like, nah, I gotta make something to do. So it's just like, yo, it's just weird, bro. Like, and I think a lot, like, most people, like, my mom and my dad tell me that all the time, like, bro, like, just relax, like, take it easy. Like, you don't gotta have everything planned out. But it's like, for me, I guess that's just my way of exerting control on the world. Yeah, like, those are the only things that I can control. Like, I can't control other people, right? Like, I can't control, you know, like, what's gonna happen when I walk outside. So it's like, yo, let me just make checklists. I don't know. It's weird though. It's very weird, and it's very like, I think
that's also your way of just like coping and just relaxing.
No, it don't make me relax. It turn me up again.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I need to go speak to somebody about it, because I used to just chalk it up to having OCD, because it's like like and like there's this person at my job, like so like at my desk, like everything has to be like in a exact order, and it's like if I know you was at my desk because something to be turned, and like this person will literally come over and just like smack everything down, and it like I'm just like, yo, bro, like, oh my god, my head, like I literally get an instant headache because I'm like, this shit is out of place, like what's going on here, like it's just weird, bro, and I don't know. Like I said, I used to just chalk it up to having OCD, but I realized like it's more than OCD. That's probably just who I am as a person.
Right.
And like I feel like that probably ruined some relationships for me too.
Damn, this is about to get real.
Yeah, not even on like some bad shit.
No. I'm talking about it's like this is digging a little deeper now, right?
Yeah.
So like we're talking about life.
Yeah. So that's me with the personality.
It's kind of like digging deeper. I mean, you know.
So speak more about your hybrid nature, though. I want to hear more about.
I mean,
because that's what a lot of people tell me. They like, yo, I don't see myself fitting on one spectrum.
I can't do that type A, type B shit. That's why I probably don't know what it is. Or I know now, but like I don't know what it was before because I don't really care about type A, type B. I'm like I care about hybrid, and I think that you have a better understanding and grasp of things when you could become a hybrid or if you're born a hybrid because you have the best of both worlds, right? You be patient, but you also be impatient. You could be like organized and be disorganized. Be because I've been known to be a procrastinator, like to the furthest extent. I have like this thing about like doing assignments, and I'll literally wait till the last minute. I'll do the assignment, and it should be bomb. But if I do the assignment before, it's like I'm bullshitting, and then also I can't do the assignment before because then it's like I have nothing to do when it's time for that assignment to be due. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking around like, oh shit, well like I have nothing to do now. So it's kind of like the same thing with you. It's just like, all right, well I did that already. Let me do it again. So yeah, I mean hybrid. That's what I am. That's what I am. 100%.
Yeah, I get it.
And I could definitely do I have like temper issues? I wouldn't say I do. I would say I would say that if you tick me off and it's just like on some bullshit and you keep doing it, I may have to address you. But what I do is I give you a warning shot. So it's like, yo, you've done something that I don't particularly like. And if you do it again, we're gonna have a different conversation now. I don't think I've ever blown up.
Yeah, I've never.
I've broken down.
Yeah, but that's
like,
different. Like,
right?
I've seen you. Like, I've seen you be vulnerable in moments.
I've seen this nigga mad before. Like,
yeah, I've never seen you like lose your. But it's like, and it's like, like as I got old, like I used to just always chalk it up to like, oh, my dad has a bad temper, so I'm gonna have a bad temper. But like I started, like as I got older, and I started like really like unpacking some issues that like some my traumas, whatever, my PTSD.
So how do you think that you've been able to? Because I think that you've been able to control your temperature, your temper, more so now than when we was growing up. You're still growing up, but when we was younger.
Like, cause I remember one time I had lost my temper really bad. I forgot what it was about. But somehow like my parents found out about it. Like I was away from home and I had lost my cool. Like, but like, and it's like, if you know me, like once I lose my temper, it's like you just gotta let it go up and let me come down when I'm ready to come down. But I had lost my temper, and like somehow like I said, my parents like I guess somebody that was around like had text my parents or whatever, cause like that's pretty much the only people that I'll listen to, like my parents and you. Like y'all the only people that could bring me back down when I'm already up. And like something happened, and my dad was on the phone with me, and like my dad always got like a riddle. Like it's always like some like, my dad is dead the Riddler.
No, but you're the baby Riddler, son. I mean, I would talk to this nigga. He'd be like, the dog was pink, but it was on top of the house, but he had a tree next to the dog. And I was like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Bro, I just want to say if you want something to eat. Nigga, what?
That's how my pops talk. My pops definitely talking like that. Like even yesterday I was talking to my pops, and I'm just looking at him, and I'm like, yo, what are you saying? And then it was like a couple minutes in, I'm like, oh, that's what he meant 5 minutes ago. And then it's like, now I got to catch back up to what he said. But whatever. Long story short, my dad was like, yo, you got a temper? Go ahead, lose your head. And I was like, huh? And he was referencing a 50 Cent song, right? Like 50 Cent song, like, you got a temper, nigga, go ahead, lose your head, fucking right, whatever, get clapped and lose your leg. So it was basically what he was saying was like, bro, you gonna lose your temper at the wrong time or on the wrong person, and that you never gonna be able to dial it back. Like, cause it's like you may have a temper, but what if the person that you having your temper on got a bigger temper, and then it's like y'all just like if a lion fight a lion, one of them dying. And like when I really thought of like,
Facts.
and it was like, and then again, like we had got into a situation and I was calm, right? I tried to make it a point to be calm and like to resolve the situation, and the situation it wasn't gonna get resolved with words. So whatever happened. And then I was thinking back on this, like I was re-explaining the story to somebody who had nothing to do with it. They was just like, yo, what happened with that, whatever. And in that moment, I was just thinking like, yo, bro, but like my actions in that moment, even though I tried to diffuse the situation, my actions, the way I acted after I tried to diffuse the situation, I put all of us in harm's way, right? And that was, for me, like when I really, because it was like, yo, like I was just thinking like, yo, God forbid we would have, whatever, somebody would have got stabbed. God forbid one of them would have shot one of us or something, knock on wood, right? And I really had to sit back and really unpack that, and I was just like, yo, I can't be losing my cool like that, right? Because it was like, y'all, whatever happened was basically based off of what I did, right? And I saw red and I went and did it. Then it was just like, y'all being y'all, loyalty is loyalty. And it was just like, damn. And then like, I was thinking like, yo, I'll put somebody else in a vulnerable situation because he was over there, whatever getting whatever done to him. And I was just like, damn, this is all because of me. Yo, but like, I wish I could tell the whole story because that shit was funny as hell. But it was just like, yo, the nigga was in the corner.
You rather tell that story? Go on, you rather tell that story, boy.
Yo, boy, he was in the corner, and I'm like, I look back, you might
have tell that story, bro.
Yo, son,
you might have tell that story, son. That shit is wild, son.
Yo,
what you doing in that bag, boy?
Yo, boy, yo, all right. But anyway, like honestly, yo, I hate this podcast. This podcast is the funniest shit ever. But yeah, just that, and just me being like, I've been, whatever. I've been like, when I turned 22, I started to reconnect with. I don't call it a religion; it's my culture. It's just the way I was brought up, because it was just like, before I knew what a religion was, it was always a part of me. It was always around me. Like that's how my dad, that's just what it was. Like, and it was like, once I really got older and I realized like what that meant and what I was actually saying when I was saying it, I was like, bro, I can't just say that. Like, I gotta make that walk and talk. Because it's like, anybody could say that they are what, we believe we are, but it's like, you really gotta, if you saying you that, you gotta live up to that. And it's like, you always gonna fall short, because it's like, we not the Alpha and Omega, right? We not perfect, but it's like, you gotta really, and that was part of it. Like, that was, like I said, like one of my toxic traits, like, is and was my temper. Like, I have a very bad temper, and yeah, I just try to, like, it's just like, bro, it ain't nothing that serious to me. Like, you used to always tell me that, like, yo, it ain't that deep.
Yeah, and it goes on.
And it's like, when I really started thinking about it, it's like the shit that I used to lose my cool about. Like, it's like, it don't really be that deep. Like, I ain't gonna be mad about this in 3 months. I ain't gonna be mad about this 3 hours from now. So why spend time and energy, like, channeling it there? Because life is dead mad short.
Yo,
and
facts.
It's like that's also a part of it. Like, my weird not obsession, but like, just my thoughts surrounding death. It's like, bro, like, do I want to waste any of this precious time that I got on earth being mad about something that I don't really need to be mad about?
This is so important. So like, this is also segue into, I mean, this topic is about life, but this also segues into understanding that, you don't have to be on some down and out shit.
Yeah.
Because like, and I get it, and this is why social media could be a gift and a curse, because again, as we said before numerous times in different podcasts, I'm sure, people not posting their failures.
Of course not.
Right?
I don't post my damn failures.
Right? People not posting their failures. So it's like, yeah, you see people on the podcast. I mean, bugging out. People on social media like, oh, I got this car. Or I
On the
just
podcast
graduated.
too, niggas be on
I
these
just-
podcasts lying. I be listening to
true.
these
Oh,
podcasts.
yeah, true,
Niggas
true.
be lying on the podcast.
True.
Sorry.
And they got this car. They graduated from this school. They got this job. Yada yada. They got this amount of money, and it's just like, yeah, your time is not their time. Your time will come when your time comes, right? So you don't have to worry. You don't have to keep. I mean, I'm not saying don't worry, but don't spend your time dwelling on the negatives, right? Because if you spend your time dwelling on negatives, that's energy you're not exerting into your positives, right? The pros and how you're gonna get to your goals and what you aspire to do, and what you aspire to be. And I have these numerous conversations with you, with my significant other, like numerous people in my life, and it's like, yo, you gotta be grounded. You have to get your footing correct, however that long that takes you, and understand that there's different sequences and order of events which need to happen for you to get to point A to point Z. And part of that, and I need to invest in this as well. That I spoke to you about this earlier. Is a planner. And there's different types of planners and colors and different parts in the planner you could do different things with.
There's one out there that'll suit your needs, no matter what your needs are.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
always,
there's one for everybody in the world.
Yeah, and it don't gotta be like, an actual physical book. Like I said, like for me, it's my notes. Like if I have an idea, I write it in my notes, right? Because it's just like I don't want to. The transition may be the time that I lose the thought, or it's like, oh, hold on, let me go get them. So for me, I just like, oh, all right, let me jot it in my notes.
So for him, digital works, right?
Yeah.
For some people, like the old fashioned way, writing it down works, right? Because they can now pick it up.
It's physical, yeah.
They can pick it up and they can flip through the pages, right? As opposed to scrolling on the phone, because let's go to the phone, let's go to Instagram, and go to Facebook and other shit, right?
Right. Or you might lose it.
You might lose it.
You might lose your phone, right?
So that may clip for you. But just having a planner to plan certain things out could be to your benefit, and it makes things much clearer. Like, all right, cool, I knocked out getting my credit score to 750. Like, I knocked out saving $5,000 in my bank account, right? I knocked out having $10,000 in my checking, right? These are things that
y'all got 10,000. You got 10,000 in your checking. DM me. I need some money.
Forex.
My cash out. Yo, shut up. Shut up about this.
You want to make some money?
Yo,
we're gonna get to y'all soon.
No, I'm not. No, because the last time y'all niggas, I was at the brunch, I was drunk, I was off mad mimosas and Bellinis, and I was talking about this shit. Yo, listen, do what y'all want. Do what you want. When it crap,
so like the planners are like super essential, right? Like definitely invest in one, or again, if that don't work for you, your phone, your notes.
However you gotta
organize yourself, because that's super important. I want all of us that's listening to the podcast and those you pass the podcast on to, or if I have you find a podcast on an Instagram page, on my page, his page, on Twitter, dive into investing into yourself.
And to circle back, I think the way you started it is so important. Because like you was talking about, we talk, like you said, we talk about it all the time on the podcast, because it's like, bro, y'all, we also got to understand and realize that social media is someone's highlight reel, right? So it's like, I made a caption. I was like, yo, nobody sees the losses. They only see the wins, but you'll never have one without the other. And it's like, that's real, because it's like, you open up your phone and it's like you seeing son with the new car, you seeing son with the Rollie, you seeing son with the Cuban, he got the new Yeezys, he got this, and you sitting there, you just trying to figure out how to pay your bills for the month, right? It might have been a bad month, right? You might have to take care of something, and it's just like, don't let the social media facade shit fool you, because I know niggas that be on trips. Like, I know a nigga that was just in Dubai last week, and I know for a fact, one, he ain't got no job, and I know for a fact he $10,000 in debt, right? So it's like, and it's like, if I was just scrolling through, I'm like, oh damn, this nigga in Dubai. I'm sitting in New York. I ain't got no trip. I just took a trip in the beginning of the summer. Like, hold on, let me try. But it's like, bro, you never know what nobody going through, or what the outside of that box, that camera lens that they trying to show you got going on behind it. It's like, bro, run, like we always say, run your race, bro. Your train is never late. You never late to what you got to do. And even though life is short, life is long, right? So it's like, and
Yeah.
I say that both ways, because it's like, you know, people be out here wilding out, doing illegal stuff, taking risks, and it's like, yeah, life is short, but it's like, yeah, life is short, but then it's like, yo, if those risks don't yield you the reward that you want, you sit in jail, now life is long, right? But it's like, life was short when you was out here trying to bust it up, make it lit. So it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like social media, like, in like another 20, 30 years, we really gonna look back on this shit and be like, yo, this shit really like fucked up a whole generation. Cause I know for a while it fucked me up. Like when I was in high school, like I used to be looking on Instagram, like I was on Instagram first, I was looking on Instagram and I'm like, yo, hold on, son is my age and he got this car and he got these sneakers, and it's just like, yo, damn, bro. So I always want to give people that part of it too, because like I said, I got little cousins, right? I got people. We got people that listen to the podcast. That's, you know, whatever they come in to listen for. Yo, just know, like, bro, wherever you at right now, you supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we all got timetables, we all got goals, we all got shit that we want to do. But as long as you are being better and working at your ultimate goal, it's like, yo, bro, you may not get there. It may not be tomorrow. I ain't here to tell you it's gonna be next year. It might be 10 years from now. But if that's what you want, just keep chipping away at this shit. Cause yeah, I'm telling you, social media is wild, my nigga. Like that shit that make you depressed. I be looking on the gram, I'm like, damn, son, this nigga got another rollie, boy. This nigga bought another car. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to get my textbooks for the semester. Like, god damn.
Yeah. Also, I think it's important to mention that I also don't want you guys to get discouraged, because I feel like times where you think that, you know, you went to interview, they didn't like you for whatever reason.
Yeah, I get
and
that
then,
a lot.
you know, then you done did 5 interviews, nobody called you back. You like, shit, yo, I'm taking L's. I'm taking serious L's right here. My best friend just called me. He got a damn job, and I'm like, shit. Again, that 6th interview you go on, you don't know.
That might be the one to pop.
Might be the one. And also, don't settle for shit.
Right. That's big too.
If you get something in your field that you want, and they're not talking what you wanted to hear, you pack it up.
Right.
You give them a counter offer. They don't like it, cool, pack it up. Because guess what, right? 9 times out of 10, they'll either be like, you know what, let's make something work, or they might be like, all right, well, we can't do nothing. Sorry. Then the interviewer after, or that door after, may offer you that and more.
Right.
You never know. So don't get discouraged. Don't settle for the bare minimum. And that's with everything in life. Don't settle. And I think I've learned that. And I think Miss Fratano class, some shit like that. Like, don't settle. I think that's like super important.
Was a dope teacher.
Very dope.
Yeah, I like Miss Fratano. I ain't learned shit in that class, but well, no, I can't say I didn't.
I had a crush on her when I was in that class, though.
I know.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I know why you had a crush.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man.
You are a very sick individual.
I'm gonna keep it a buck,
and you are going to be put away for your your sickness, sir. No, I can't say I didn't learn. I didn't learn anything academically, but I did learn a lot about life. Like, I did learn how to, I learned a lot of shit. But yeah, that I think that's real, bro. I think that's so pertinent, especially because, like, for a lot of people, this is
it's a marathon.
Yeah, it's a marathon for everybody.
This is that a marathon, son.
Like
Nip couldn't put it in any better words if he tried.
Yeah.
It's a marathon. Y'all gotta understand it's a marathon. A lot of y'all is like recipes Nipsey Hussle, all his Nipsey Hussle this, Nipsey Hussle that. Like, also take what he said. Yeah, y'all just looking at Nipsey Hussle because he was with Lauren London. Yeah, she bad. Yeah. He looks sexy. He got braids and whatnot. He crip. Whatever.
Let me explain.
Like,
listen. Nipsey Hussle is the only grown man I ever want to see with braids again. All you dudes out here running around, y'all 25 years.
Pusha T got braids.
I DM'd Pusha T and told him cut his braid. He looked dumb. You saw his wedding video. He looked stupid.
We gonna post the screenshot.
No, he looked retarded. Like, I don't know. It was just something about Nip with the braid. Like, Nip could rock the braids with a suit. Like, but it's like the rest of y'all. If you 25 years old and you still got braids, like,
it's questionable.
Yeah, bro. Like,
what you doing?
I'm all for you know, like hair expression and you doing what you want with your hair. But bro, y'all gotta pack that braid shit up, bro, because I be seeing y'all and it's not like, yo, I'm sick of it. Like I'm sick of it. My son only gonna have braids till he about 3. Then he getting a little man bun with the fade, you know.
My son having the same thing. You heard?
Yeah,
Like
come
y'all the
on, man.
mommies.
Come
Like
on.
y'all the mommies.
Well, we ain't having kids. What we agreed on? 32.
32.
So we got what, 8 years?
8 years. 8, 9, 10, yeah, 8.
Yeah.
It keep going further and further back.
Because, like, yo, son, every time, like I just told you, like every time I think we got some shit like done, like, I could put, it's like woo woo woo, like the little truck come right around. And it's like, damn, hold on. It's like, do I really need a kid at 30? Like, can I, like, I need another 2 more years to, like, get some money? Because it's like, I need to make sure my kid is straight. I need to, and I still need to live, too. I still want to, you know, enjoy my little bit.
I still want to take vacations without a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, when you have a kid, your life changed. Like, and I'm seeing that firsthand, like, with my godson, right? It's like, he fun, right? It's
Shout
fun
out to Baby G.
Yeah, it's fun to play with him, and then I get that. Hey,
but you get to give him back.
Yeah, go back to your father. I'm jumping in my car, driving off. It's fun, but it's like, I get it, but it's like, yeah, nah, dog, I'm good on kids. I told my mom that too. My mom was like, we was talking or whatever.
Mom talking about the same thing.
I was like, yeah, like she was like, nah, 30. I was like, you gonna pay for you gonna take the kid for the 2 years when he kid? Cause I'm not there yet. And I also got, never mind. We gonna another story for another day. But yeah, that I feel like that's all pertinent information, man. I feel like somebody somewhere needed to hear that. Because I got friends who, like, this is their first, like, they graduated in May. So it's like, you know, when you graduate, you're expecting to get your job, your student loans start I guess student loans don't hit for 6 months or something.
You get deferred and shit.
Oh yeah, I don't know. But like, I know like how taxing that is. Cause when I graduated undergrad, I voluntarily took the summer off. Like I didn't work. Like I didn't choose to like graduate and start hitting the job market. I didn't start applying for jobs till like around this time. And, you know, thankfully, like I said, like all praise due to my parents, because like they made that situation
possible.
Yeah, possible for me. So I took the summer off. So I was chilling. I was in Duce Palooza. I was everywhere. It was also a summer for me to like get right with myself. Like I think
it's also a summer for you to release yourself.
Yeah, like because you've
been under pressure for school for mad long.
Yeah, I was having a whole lot of fun. You know, a whole lot of fun. You understand? But anyway, neither here nor there. But like I know from my friends, like you know, like listen, I'm just telling you, I had a whole lot of fun. But yeah, just for like the people who graduated in May, and then it's like you trying to navigate the world, because it's like for a lot of us, we first generation college students, right? Like my mom went to college, but like her trajectory was different. Like,
but
she
also listen, but perfect, right?
Yeah.
Also speak upon them graduating in their time and you graduating in your time, because a lot of time, especially Caribbean parents, they want to put the pressure on like you supposed to have this, you supposed to have this, you supposed to have that. But you didn't have that. We also graduated 2 different eras.
Yeah, my mom.
So understand that we have all the technology at our hands and stuff like that, but it's still not easy.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, one thing I can say about my mom, she like, cause my mom
don't take that pressure on.
Yeah, exactly. That's
key. The biggest thing.
That's key. You again run your race. A lot of times because our parents, like in some cases, in some instances, sacrifice their goals for us. They want to vicariously live through us sometime, and I realized that, like with my parents.
Yo, that's exactly what I said the other fucking day, bro. What?
Yeah, like I noticed that about my
parents.
But for me, like my mom graduated college 4 times. Like my mom was just
an amazing woman.
Yeah, my
mom, amazing woman.
But like my mom, she never.
If you've ever met,
you ain't meeting my mom.
Mama.
Yeah, y'all only people. Y'all ain't meeting my mother. I don't know what y'all talking about. But my mom never did. Like my dad didn't go to college, so my dad was just like my dad made me promise him in 3rd grade that I would finish high school, because my dad didn't finish high school, so that was a big thing for him. So it was never like no pressure, and my mom. She never pressured me to go to school or like do anything. Like she was just like, yo, whatever you do, love it, and I'm going to support you as long as it's not illegal, as long as you're not hurting nobody. Because it was like I said, when I came out of school, I went to community college my first 2 years. Like, and when I made that decision, everybody's like, yo, you too smart for that, da 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 da. But it's like, little did they know, I went to school for free.
That's a smarter route.
Yeah, I went to school for free. I was able to go to school for 2 years for free. And then I learned about myself, right? I was able to figure out, okay, this is what I like, this is what I do. And Then I transferred and I went away to school for the last 2 years, and it was just like, okay. And then again, my parents were able to. Because I went to school for free the first 2 years. The money that my parents was gonna spend the first 2 years, they was able to spend the last 2 years. So it was just like I came out of school with no debt, and I also have to always just check my privilege about that too, because I also have to realize that like I graduated debt free. Right, and for a lot of people, especially our age, like most people going to school and you coming out with debt, like it's just the reality.
It's like automatic.
It's the reality.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, so it's like I also always have to just check my privilege because I understand that that's not the reality. But yeah, my mom like when I finally came around to saying like I'm going to law school, right? Because it was like that was always what everybody told me, like, yo, you going to law school. Like y'all used to tell me that all the time, like, yo, you're a great liar, you're gonna be a lawyer.
Lying out your ass.
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's a skill. Don't worry about it. A lot of women know. Anyway, yeah. So my mom, like, once I finally decided that I was going to law school, my mom was just like, if that's what you wanted. And my dad, like, if I told my dad I wanted to be like a sanitation worker, like my dad would support that, but he would try to make it to where like I own the sanitation company. Like that's what it is. Like so my dad like my parents I never really had that pressure. Like my mom was just like, yo, do what you want, and my dad was just like, go as far as you want to go, but we gonna structure this like so you gonna have some ownership in this. We gonna figure out a way where you own it and you ain't working for nobody. But that what you said is so real. It's like sometimes we take on our parents' burdens because, like I said, you know, as a parent, sometimes you give up a lot. Like my parents sacrificed a lot. I'm sure there's things that they wanted to do or that, you know, places they wanted to go, things they wanted to see that they couldn't because they had me, right? So it's just like, and then, you know, parents going away to, like when you go away to school, your parents are helping you out, right? Like if you went away to school, then you away from your home that you could possibly be contributing to financially, emotionally, whatever it is you contribute to your household.
And I fucked up.
No, you didn't fuck up.
I did.
No, hold on. That's not.
I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up, but like I didn't
exactly.
I didn't fuck up. But this is what I needed, right?
Right.
Because I went away to school.
Yeah.
And the school I went to, I never visited. I never went to it. Right. I never.
I remember you told me. I said, you going where? I said, you going where to do what?
I didn't know what school it was. Anyway, I went to this school and it was like on some. Like real racist, like real like Confederate flags, pickup trucks type school and agricultural, like all this like weird shit. And I went there for like a year, and then I'm like, yo, like, and then he went to his community college, and I'm like, yo, why am I here? And then I end up like leaving that school, coming back to the city. Went to community college as well, same college you went to, and then from there I kind of like it kind of propelled me into where I'm at now. Right. And I graduated there, and I'm here getting my bachelor's. But it was just like my mom went through. I think my mom went through. She would never admit this, but I feel like my mom went through a phase where I was away, where she had like PTSD a little bit, which is going through like, damn, my son is away. My son is 18, right? So it's like. It was very like, it kind of made me put things into perspective. Right. So, yeah, I mean.
That like I said, I that's real. I think we gave him a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think the moral of the story is just like, damn, there's a lot of morals. We like Aesop's fables. We got morals for days.
Aesop.
Yeah.
No Rocky.
But it's just like, yo, just take your time. Like as much as you we live in such a fast paced like city. Like everything is always on go, 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 go. It's like, cause like I was also thinking like one day like if you take yourself out of like let's say we travel, right? We go to like we went to Miami or whatever, right? It's like the things that we worry about here, we don't worry about that. So it's like, for instance, like if somebody cutting you off, right? It's like in Miami, it's all right,
fuck off, nigga.
Yeah, do what you want. But it's like in New York, we yo, you trying to cut? Yo, let me put this joint in sport. I won't be here. So it's like, and it's just like, yo, like I feel like, and again, like it's like the rat race out here, because it's like even if you get off the train at 42nd, if you really like get off the train at like 42nd Street at like 8:30 to like 8:45 in the morning and just take a step back and realize like how many people and
Moving.
how fast things are moving. It's like, bro,
nobody's paying anybody attention.
it's just like go, 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 go.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, damn. It's like, and it's like, you constantly feel like you gotta almost like one up the other person. Like, hold on, like I gotta out hustle. Like, hold on, why he walking so fast? Hold on, where he going? Why he like? And it's just like, yo, it's just a great like, and it's like social media. Like I said, social media don't help this shit.
Nah, I don't.
It's like when you see people like, yo, bro, like you said, like you might have saved $5,000 right now. Like that was your goal for the year. Like, bro, I'm gonna save $5,000 in my account this year. And then you go on Instagram and you see this dude pulling up in the car, and the car costs $250,000.
He just throwing money around.
Yeah, he's in a club. And that was for a long time. Like, I mean, not for a long time, but for like that 2-year span where we was going crazy.
That's how I felt.
Yeah,
I felt
it was
like them.
Yeah, but then I
Yeah.
also had to realize, like, hold on, like, and that's why I stopped posting so much about, like, when we was out, like, yo, we literally went on a whole trip, and then, like, y'all don't have, there's nothing on our social medias about that trip. Like,
Yeah,
nobody will ever
yeah.
know that we left. And it was just, like, for one, it was just so refreshing to just be like, yo, bro, that's something that only me and you, like,
Yeah.
what happened on that trip, it was what happened on that trip.
Yeah.
Like, we wasn't trying to do it for the gram, and, like, we did shit that was gram worthy, right? Like,
I'd say.
Yeah, we was going crazy out there. But it was just like, damn. And that's why I didn't post about that trip, because I was like, yo, I don't want to deter, like, I don't want to feel like I'm rubbing this in nobody's face. Like,
But in the same sense, I'm also not gonna hide what I
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
If I feel like I'm putting this out there because I feel good.
Because
nigga.
some people might use it as motivation.
And it's
Like,
inspiration, yeah.
like, yeah, because that's what I'd be like. Oh, why he got that?
Yeah.
He could do it. I could do it. He ain't no better than me. He ain't no
Yeah.
smarter than me. He ain't no
Right.
faster than me. He ain't got nothing I ain't got or that I
Right.
can't get if I put my mind to it.
Exactly.
But yeah, I was thinking about that too, about that trip we took, and I was like, yo, that was good. That was the first trip we ever did. I had mad fun. It was
Facts.
like, it was like, yo, if you don't know about that trip, it was like, yo, we had a lot of fun, man.
Facts.
I had a lot of fun out there.
Facts.
But yeah, I mean, more of the story, like Nip said, like the marathon continues. It's a marathon, not a sprint, right? And like, yo, bro, you never late, man. Like, no matter what, you never late. You
Never
always
late.
on time.
Always on time.
And don't compare your life to someone's highlight reel, because that's what social
Wow.
media is everybody else's highlight reel. It's like, you only post on Instagram when you got a new outfit. If you really strip it down, like, when do you post on Instagram? When you got a new outfit. So it's like, you may have a new outfit 17 times in a year, right? It's 365 days, right? So it's like, you judging yourself, or you feeling down about yourself because somebody got a new outfit 17 times out of 365 days.
Right.
Like, meanwhile, you could have you probably, like you said, you saved your 5,000. You got 5,000 that you could touch. That's there. That's physically there. Like, it's like, like I always tell people, yo, reevaluate the wins, right? Like, your wins don't gotta be this. Your win don't gotta be my win, right? Like, for you, the win might be buying your Metro card for the month, the unlimited Metro card.
Shit, facts.
Right? Like, that's your win. Redefine your wins. Don't let social media tell you what the win is. The win ain't always getting the newest car or the newest Jordan or buying the newest bag. It's like, the win could just be, yo, bro, listen, I was able to pay all my credit card bills this month. I was able to make the payments on my credit card bills this month. I was able to buy myself a drink at happy hour for the month, right? Or I was able to treat myself to a haircut. I was able to treat myself to get my nails done. And when you take it like that, I feel like everything else gets put back into perspective. Because, like, we talk about that a lot. It's like, yo, bro, like, you really doing this for the gram. Like, that's not the win. Like, the win is not the sneakers. The win is not everything that come with it. The wins is the fucking what makes you feel good. And for me, none of that Instagram, social media shit makes me feel good. The win is spending time with my family, is creating dope shit, doing what we doing, you know, planning this thing that we doing. Like, that's the win.
One is also the fucking podcast.
Yeah, of course. This is creating dope shit. Just being this, like being a bag brother, right? And really embodying what I feel like that means. That's the win for me. Not fuck the money, right? Because money comes and goes. Money's fleeting. And I'll never hang my hat on having money, because it be days I got money, it be days I don't got no money. but I'm still me. I'm still the same person. You ain't gonna never be able to say, oh, yo, I know P popped this week. Nah, I'm still gonna walk around like I got it. Nigga, what? Yeah, I got 100 on me today. What's going on? But yo, I might not have nothing, bro.
Yeah.
So, man,
we gave y'all a lot, man.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a somber. Like it wasn't
It
somber,
wasn't somber,
but
but
like,
it had moments where we just like we touched you. We gave you guys real shit throughout. But I think that a lot of this shit was really relatable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that everyone that's listening could get some piece of the pie from this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we gave him everything.
Gave him everything.
We never gave her everything.
Yeah, I mean,
gave her a little bit though.
Gave her
a little bit though.
I think we leave him with that. I think we saved the Black Excellence
we gonna
segment
save
and the email
because I got a good email right here. But we're gonna save it.
Yeah, let's hold it.
Let's hold it. We're gonna close the show off.
Yeah, man.
As always,
we gotta give him some energy to close it off, though.
We don't gotta.
Yeah,
listen,
I don't want to.
You
be
tuned
like,
with the Bag Brothers, baby.
Yeah, there's still a back. Like we still.
We still right. We still us, man.
This is just like I said. Like we usually bring the conversations that we be having off air, like back and forth.
Yeah,
it just spills over into the podcast because the podcast for us is real life. Like there's no
exactly.
show prep. Like show prep is life. Like whatever we was going through this week.
We also don't have no manager to write shit for us. Like this is like
no producer.
This is legit. Like what we do.
All money in, baby. No money out.
No money out. If y'all know who that's from, then y'all know. Then
listen,
we
ain't gonna get y'all too much, but listen, good episode.
Not too. I mean, y'all tell us what it is.
Listen, man. I'm telling y'all it's good. Nah, I'm playing. Y'all give me your feedback, man. I hope like I said, I feel like a lot of this content that we create is timeless content because it's like it'll hit people at different times and at different places in their life. Like it may not resonate. This episode right here may not resonate with you this Tuesday, but I don't know. Like maybe you want to when you feeling depressed, when you midway through the semester and your midterms is coming up and your meal plan is low and you still need 2 textbooks.
You're back against the wall.
Yeah, like I hope you could use this and like take something or one of the 2 of these lines that we gave y'all and use it to just keep going and know that like yo, it's really a marathon. And like usually the moment right before you quit is the moment greatness happens. So it's like just keep that in the back of your head. But it's the Bag Brothers podcast. It's good. I love this podcast shit, man. This podcast shit is
Hey, listen, make sure y'all always shout out BBGC, hashtag it.
Look, I'm
make
done
sure
for the day.
Y'all showing love.
Done for the day. Y'all was talking all that shit about
with the great quotes. Make sure y'all give us the content we need for that. Make sure y'all putting your friends into the podcast. Make sure y'all follow the podcast page.
Yeah.
The Bag Brothers podcast because we need 3 more followers for that 100.
2.
So
I think we got 98.
Somebody give it to us. Put your friends on. Put your daughters. Put your goldfish on.
97.
Put everybody on, man.
Stop playing with me and follow the podcast.
Make sure y'all emailing the podcast with any inquiries you guys have. The Bag Brothers pod@gmail.com.
Yeah, y'all keep asking what's going on October 19th.
Listen, just email the podcast. Make sure y'all just stay tuned. You keep it up, you're gonna know what's going on. We have some stuff. The details will follow soon. Make sure you follow my Instagram page, Sultan of Thrones.
X Champagne P.
Give me Twitter. Twitter game.
Yo, Twitter is just so much to navigate. But the Bag Brothers on Twitter, no underscore, no dots, no nothing. It's literally just TheBagBrothers. So just at the Bag Brothers on Twitter. My personal Twitter is at _ watch me work.
That's 3 underscores.
That's what you got to do, baby. Watch me work, baby. That's what I do. And yeah, like I said, man, just stay tuned. We got a lot of dope shit planned for y'all. Y'all give us so much, so I think it's only right to give y'all something back. Outside of just this dope ass podcast that y'all get every Tuesday at 7 a.m.
I see the green on that shit.
Yeah, come on. And yeah, man, you know, as always, happiness is rich, health is wealth, kindness is currency, and a peace of mind.
That's the real bag. You are tuned in to Bag Brothers Podcast, episode 14. Keep it locked, baby.
Peace, family.